So, long story short, I'm expecting I'll be sharing this quite a bit. Since 2014, I've been trying to wake people up to the psychological warfare campaign that the Russian Federation has been terrorizing the American people with. I was shadow banned on Facebook, then went to YouTube thinking that Google was a, big broad corporation and shouldn't have any sort of political censorship, especially considering that they allow people like Alex Jones to become millionaires. And let me just say, it's not the little tonics, it's the ad revenue. It's all about the ad revenue. It's about clicks and bitcoins and things that people just don't understand, including the people that work in the news media. They just don't get it. Well, as far as ads go, for a while I've been suspecting that in addition to deleting the views off my channel, they've been playing ads without paying me, including the views that they've deleted that were with ads that were played. And 30 seconds or more gets an impression. Somebody impression gets a CP, and CP gets a predetermined amount of money. I'm no longer eligible for that money. As you can see there, that is the Easy Reefers channel. And they're telling me that I am a spammer. Again, same reason why they illegitimately disabled my live stream before the election, conveniently enough. And now it really does. I mean, it already kind of didn't matter because they were already stealing from me, but now it just really doesn't matter how hard I work. Just let me finish right quick. Here's the ad. They're still playing ads. For a long time, they barely played any ads. And then I started noticing when I censored all my Russia stuff, the ad revenue would go up while the views went down. And when I decensored all my Russia stuff, the views went up, but the ad revenue went down. I repeated this experiment 3 times in a row, and it took about a week to see the results. But it's very hard to gather the data that they're playing ads without paying me. How can I gather the data? It's too bad my government's not competent and can't just, tell these things. Hey, yeah, you're stealing from people digitally. We should fucking know that. You should. You really should. Especially considering that they did it to the President of the United States, Barack Obama. They shadow banned him on Google. He had the same algorithmic response as I did, the same percentage. He just had a lot more interaction to begin with. But the same percentage algorithm seemed to be applied at the same exact time periods. But again, I can't prove that. But I can prove this. That's my channel demonetized. That's an ad right there. Another ad. This is the third one I've got to show up in about a 30-minute period. I just live streamed one. I uploaded another. Now I'm live streaming another. This is my PlayStation controller. As you can see, it's set to controller 1. This is in fact the controller for that PlayStation. The other controller is right there, plugged in. I'm going to hit X on that controller. As you can see, that is an ad. An ad. See, an ad. With the little skippable thing and everything, okay? Here's a controller. Same controller.
Critics are going wild about this delicious concoction. It's stylish and sexy. Rolling Stone says, don't miss it.
It's very cinematic.
A Simple Favor, rated R, now playing.
Oh, look at that. It looks like the fucking Easy Reefers channel. Sure as hell is. It's my channel. What does that say, honey? Does that say Easy Reefers?
Yep.
Or did I just fucking forget how to read? Is that my fish tank? Or did somebody just give me a bunch of fucking LSD and rat poison and shit and I'm just like about to die of just... Am I crossing over right now? Or is that my fish tank on the TV? I think that's my fish tank on the fucking TV, isn't it? And that was an advertisement that just played right before my fish tank on the TV, right?
Yep.
But there's my channel right there with my fish tanks. Easy Reefers, that's the same word, right? That Easy Reefers word is the same as that Easy Reefers word? Right? And that's the same logo, right? Would you agree? That's the same logo and everything? That's the same fucking channel, isn't it?
Yes.
Same logo, same channel. But it's not monetized. What you got, dear?
So, go back and explain why you've been demonetized.
Duplication. Because I'm uploading someone else's content.
Okay. Bring your attention.
And of course I have no community guideline
right.
strikes.
That's exactly what I brought up. Absolutely.
No copyright strikes.
No copyright strikes. No community guideline strikes. None. Zero. Zero strikes.
But I wonder if there's a real person watching right now or just one of the fucking Trollbot Sentinels. If you're a real person, please say hello. All I know is that it's really up to me what I do about this. Because it wouldn't matter what I did. It wouldn't matter.
It's James.
There's no fucking court of law that would convict me, no matter how heinous my fucking crimes were, after the extent to which they have fucking gone to great lengths to drive me the fuck insane. And let me tell you, oh, I'm having some heinous fucking thoughts. I know a lot of different ways to make soap, honey, and I can get you squeaky clean.
You know the other thing I don't understand? There's no way to appeal this. They just decided.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't say, like, I've been sitting here for like the last...
Demonetized, fuck you.
20 minutes.
Reapply if you want to.
No, you have to wait 29 days to
Oh,
reapply.
yeah, and I have to wait 30 days, yeah.
Well, 29 now.
All right, I'm fucking getting tired of holding this. How do I, yeah, that thing. Okay.
James is our one viewer, by the way.
Hi, James. Good to see you, bro. I've been pissed off about a lot of things. I'm very familiar with anger. I'm very familiar with my propensity to spout off. Because it feels good. And it does. That's why there's so many stand-up comedians who make such a great living at it. And have become legends doing so. Like George Carlin and Lewis Black. Why? Why were they so successful? Because they were authentic. One was from Brooklyn, one was from Queens. And well, suppose y'all realize I can't help but to be a little too authentic. Because I'm from all the fuck over. Anywhere I may roam, wherever I lay my head is home. I do an acoustic cover of that song. Let me know if there's any ads that play on this stream. It says all my videos are demonetized, and that's 3.5 an hour that I've managed to videotape playing ads. And let me just say, again, never, since before Trump Russia started happening, right as Trump was announcing and I was kind of get real, I was still just like laughing at him, thinking like, people can't be that fucking stupid. Depends on what you mean by people. And I was having, great success with this YouTube channel. I was skyrocketing towards 150, then 200, then 277, 280, 314, 322, 289, 216, 157, 73, 36, 35, 34, 27, 28, 26, 21, 17, 14. Then it remained around 13 for months. Then 12 for a few months. And then 11 for a few months. And 10, 9, 8. And here it lingers now at $7 a month. $7 a month. Some of the most original content on this fucking platform. Literally a being, half angel, half dragon, here to save you. Either that, or an acting genius with an extensive amount of informational technology and scientific experience. Or it could be both. Because, well, we all know that crazy don't show up on camera. But I would think if there's a guy with a universe in his eye and he managed to exorcise the evil goddess of this realm, forgive a part of her, and restrict chaos to a separate dimension, and be able to prove it, I would think that would make for some fascinating television. I mean, I'd watch. Clearly, YouTube thinks it's worth some money. But it's funny. if I'm here to save the world and tell people the truth and fighting for America and reason and, you know, freedom. If I'm the good guy and YouTube doesn't like me very much, who are they working for? You see, the central theme around the little truth I've been revealing, the thing that makes me me, the thing that convinced me that I was me, is that I pointed to the north and said, "Come forth." And fucking Russia came. Now, we here on YouTube, all the internet was convinced that the Illuminati and Freemasons and, you know, the CIA and aliens possibly and shit like that were all behind all the fucking woes of the world. We had been convinced that the devil did not exist. And we forgot that the word Nod comes from Mongolian. And it's a word that means just like it sounds. Look up. It means look up. Nod, you know, as in to nod. It's the land of the north. It's mentioned in Ezekiel. It's mentioned in Revelation. It's obvious. It would take demons. It would take some spiritually powerful force to blind humans of such an obvious thing. Yet here they are, thinking the Cold War had ended, and that their own government was gonna put them all in FEMA camps or some shit. But I'm the crazy one. I'm really pissed off right now. I'm trying to smile and be nice. I'm sure that seems a little fucking crazy. So I could just smile while I bash somebody's fucking face in right now. Delightful. Can't find it. Oh, apparently I gotta go. Okay.
I've seen it recently. I just couldn't remember where. Sleep, too much walking.
Could just remind me.
You're busy.
You could have like.
You're busy.
You could have just like you could have entertained them for a minute. You should have just patted me on the head and said, "Baby, I need you. Calm down." That.
Please, really, I have like jet lag like you wouldn't believe, and you're gonna show them.
Sexy legs.
You're gonna show them my jet lag. Thank you. I haven't slept in like over 24 hours.
Anyways.
Sorry. Didn't mean to railroad off track.
What was I talking about? I have no idea. Me being pissed off. Other than me wanting to punch somebody, man, like when I want to punch somebody, like I get like a feeling in my fist. It's like, I don't know. I guess you really have to be familiar with the act of punching to like have a craving in your fist. It's like I didn't even know my fist had taste buds or whatever it is that's having this craving, but it's like my fist wants to, ooh,
I had that urge.
do some damage.
I had that urge in the airport earlier. Airport rage.
Ah. It's like it wants a cheekbone for lunch. Yep, that's a gnarly looking knuckle, huh? A little bit of scar tissue left. Kawaii Senpai. Nope.
I guess we can give an update. Might as well.
Yes, please.
Okay. You want a break? I'll hold it. Let everybody see my pretty multicolored hair because, you know, I had to do something fun with all the craziness that's been going on. Oh yes, it is purple and blue and black. The new thing. So, Maryland actually, I don't know, I guess it went okay. It could have been worse. My diagnosis of the eye disease has been confirmed. It was confirmed by 4 doctors. And, oh, I get to be in a book. Yay! But, essentially, the next step is my doctor here is going to be getting a set of instructions from the doctors in Maryland. I'm going to have to go in for a particular kind of, they called it a OTC picture, where it's a special picture, though, that they take of your eyeball. It's actually really fascinating because they let me look at it. But I have to go see him, get this scan, and then I am going to be on steroids for a little while because, you know, that's what I need to have even more mood swings and more weight gain because, you know, depression doesn't do that enough for you. So it's going to be a week on 60 milligrams of prednisone, then a week on 50, and then 40, and then 20, and then 10, and then I'm going to go in for another scan to see if that did anything. And I'm not really sure where we're going from there. So, yeah, that's about the gist of it. I spent 8 hours in the hospital. They drew 24 vials of blood. I told the nurse she was, like, literally going to suck my soul out of my arm if she kept going. But, that cracked her up. I find that, people in Maryland don't have a sense of humor like we have down here. But, so, yeah, that's pretty much it. I got 24 vials of blood drawn. I'm still getting test results through my phone. And,
Well, you should be used to it in Zachary being from New Orleans.
right.
In New Orleans, people are just more outgoing and...
Well, it's just a southern thing in general when you go up north. It's like one of the things that we noticed and like we were talking about on the way home was they don't make eye contact. Like here, when you pass somebody on the street, you say, hey, how's it going? You know, nod, smile, make eye contact, something. Everybody is just all up in their own business and not giving a shit about anything that's going on around them.
That's more of a New Orleans thing, I'm telling you. There's plenty of snooty fucking places in the South.
Well, I know there's snooty places, but the overall... general,
yeah, you were in Maryland.
We're hospitable
you
down
were in
here.
Fucking Maryland.
Oh, we had fun. We were cracking jokes the whole time. I don't really have an update other than I spent 8 hours in the hospital just to get poked and prodded at and told go home, take a scan, take a shitload of steroids, and take another scan, and we'll see what happens then.
Besides, if you look too white and you don't have communist glasses, they might think you were a Trump supporter.
Well, the lady at the gift shop knew.
Nice black thick rims on your glasses. So
The lady
they know
at
you're
the-
a commie.
The lady at the gift shop knows that I'm not because of what I bought.
For shizzle.
For shizzle. I've been here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on.
He's gonna go put it on because I saw it and I about died. I had to do it. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what he just did. It's not appropriate for family audiences. so this is what I bought Merface.
There was an extra large sticker. Yeah, there's only one place to put that.
Boys will be boys, huh? It says hope.
Is that what that says?
I couldn't see. I'm blind, mofo. Sheesh. Well, if you can't see it, I'm not gonna tell you. That's a sorry. That's a running joke that we have going on in the house right now. If you can't see it, why should I tell you? Because I'm half blind. Be a good reason.
I just like how you told me what it said. You know, as I'm sitting there.
No, I was saying it because
like
I
I'm having
didn't
trouble
know.
reading.
No, I didn't know if it was on the screen. I couldn't tell that the word was on the. So I was saying for them, not for you. I know you know what it says. Jesus Christ. See what I gotta put up with? I've been gone for 4 days, and this is what I put up. Well, what I get when I get home.
So yeah, got me a little Barry shirt from DC. That's nice.
The gift shop lady, when I put the shirt down on the counter, she told me that it was so nice to see his smiling face again. Yeah, as opposed to the millions of Make America Great Again hats that apparently were not selling at all. It's like middle of the week and they're fully stocked. Oh, but the courthouses were roped off. I didn't tell you that part. Like, there was security set up and Secret Service all over by the courthouses. No reporters, though, so, like, I was hoping to, like, catch a glimpse of somebody going to, you know, trial, Manafort, whoever.
Well, you know Trump wasn't there. They were allowing people near the White House. They've been having a lot of shit up there on lockdown, and, well, yeah, they should.
We got to see a lot of really cool stuff. We went to the Lincoln Memorial. We went to Arlington to go see Mom. Bonfires, James. Bonfires. You got to do it right, man. Roast some marshmallows with that shit. Oh, Spy Museum.
I'm just so pissed off that I'm molting.
I went to a spy museum.
I think it's been 10 minutes. We can probably get another ad to show up.
Do you want me to turn the camera? Turn.
All right. Let's see. There we go. I had an ad earlier. And yep, there's an ad.
Success without integrity means nothing. Every hour of every day.
You know, ads without paying me means nothing. Yep. More ads than ever.
Right? Ain't that some shit?
And there's Shirley's Rachel Maddow show.
Rachel Maddow show starts right now. Good evening.
Oh, I just played an ad, so I gotta like wait 3 minutes and then try one of the side uploaders, and I'll probably get an ad on them. But yeah, they got copyrighted material coming out their asses.
There you go. Try that one. That's CNN.
I'm just gonna wait a minute. Just gonna. Yeah, it's been too long. I mean, it hasn't been long enough. There's like a time, you know, like they don't want to show you ads too often because that'll turn off the average user. CNN. See if CNN has an ad yet.
Here's the closing
Okay.
order.
It shows right up. But in a little while, like if we wait just like another 10 minutes or whatever, I don't know what their timer is set at or whatever, or if it's a timer, or if it's based on some kind of algorithm. I don't know. It probably won't show up on mine again. Nope. Easy refers. Remy M. Temple. Oh, hey, James. I did the lightning strikes already. Oh, okay. As soon as I finished the world champion, I was just like, you know, there was that other spot that I was thinking would be easier. And found it, and I have confirmed that it is a much easier spot. It is far easier than the one they tell you to look up online, or like, I don't know why the little hump with the river by it, right by the save sphere, the second tower from the north. I don't know why, but we could turn that back. If you zoom, I'm shaking it at the thing. No, it's just close to you.
I need to be that close to me.
But anyways, there's a little river. Apparently, its name was Jordan. Inside joke from the other video. And that save sphere towards the north of the map, that tower right there, if you stay towards like the bottom root of it, they have like the little things that kind of look like tree roots, right? Stay to the bottom of that root, and then stay to the south of, you know, like this little light colored blotch. Like if you don't wander too far north, basically, while you're going over, you know, back and forth, it's quicker. The route from the tower to the lightning strikes is quicker, and it occurs in the exact same place every time. And if you come back to the right spot by the tower every time with the joystick, you can use the left arrow key every single time. Which, if you've done the 200 lightning strikes, might sound glorious. If you haven't, probably just sounds silly. But the idea being, if you're sitting there doing this, and then this, and then pop, pop, just over and over again, your thumb gets fucking worn out. And it gets uncomfortable, and you can fuck up. Because it's a joystick. And getting uncomfortable means you're leaning on it and shit like that. But if you can just hit the left arrow key and pop. Now I'm in like sound settings on fucking my YouTube app. Okay. Hope I didn't change anything. Shit.
What?
I guess we'll know if it starts acting weird. I was demonstrating stuff with
No, I know. It was a video that was up on the thing that made me go, huh? The
What?
SpongeBob anime version opening.
Tokyo Ghoul intro. Okay.
Oh, it just made me stop for a second.
I don't know if my eyes look puffy, but I haven't been sleeping for the past couple days either. Not well, at least. Ooh, look, cigarettes. Ooh, look, coffee. Things I need to stay alive. I wonder if there's an ad on this live stream. You think there will? I don't even know what I would say. Okay. Did you ever have deja vu?
There's a glitch in the Matrix.
Alright, so store-bought bristle worm trap part 2. Ooh, delicious. Okay, still no ad. It's some whore, but no ad. I'm a singer. Look at me, I sing. Everybody respect my artistic talent. $128 million views. $123 million were 40-year-old men jerking off. And if you're wondering, no, I was not one of them. Because I'm not 40. Hey, look, an actual joke with a punchline and everything.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Holy crap. Holy crap, it's Jesus. Oh, now he was a Viking. Oh, okay. Cool. No, that wasn't about Jesus. Jeremiah was a Viking. Lindsey Graham is such a little drama queen, isn't he? Oh my, did you see this bullshit? He's never seen anything so shameful. You fucking fairy. Oh. Something ain't right with that boy, I'm telling you. Something ain't right with that boy. Let's just say, it's kind of surprising he isn't Catholic. Wah, 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 wah. I wonder how often he tap dances in the airport bathrooms. What? You know what I want to see? I want to see an ad on my ad about the ads not being, you know. That could have been funnier if I said it right.
You gotta go ahead and just.
No, that was a live stream. That's not a video. News 672. No ad. I don't think I ever see ads on their channel though. I don't even know if it's monetized. It's a site uploader that I'm subscribed to. Oh. Giant hornet queen. Huh. Tammy's Reef. Brought to you by... Never mind. So, how's it going, Jordan? We have, was it 3? At least 2 so far. 4 total ads that we filmed on my channel now that it's been demonetized. Isn't that special? I have never seen this. My channel showing up on live recommendations. So I'm getting better ads and better status, and my views have been going up now that they've demonetized me and they're going to stop paying me for it. I am Tigra and Bunny's little brother. You like that?
Yeah.
I have a way of making my point, don't I?
Oh. That wasn't good.
Squeaky fucking clean, man. Okay. Now here's what I'm talking about. Now, she has a stick with which to beat women off with. Okay? Because I do not look like that guy. That guy, however, if we can get on it, has, I'll just tell you, 965 people watching. Okay? Now, I'm not trying to be vain here. I'm just trying to be objective. This is H period A period Goodman. Chances are it's not a real name. It's like Powerland, you know? Goodman. And by the look of him, dear, a woman, you know, which means a capable judge of men. Does he look like a guy who seems pleasant the way he talks? Kind of saw that coming. This guy looks like a fucking internet troll. I have been told my entire life I have the personality of a talk show host. Who'd have thunk it? Now, obviously, the more pissed off I've gotten over the past year or so, the more I've just sat there and done this. And that's not really good TV and whatnot, but
Not really.
965 to 2. Makes a lot of fucking sense to me.
Hmm?
I was telling my wife, I'd probably get her in a tank top and booty shorts and like bent over cleaning out the fish tanks, and there still wouldn't be anybody watching. And let me just tell you this, she got a nice ass.
I walked 15 miles yesterday. It's probably looking pretty good right about now. Just saying.
Better than usual.
But yeah, I don't usually walk 15 miles in a day.
No, like I don't have a stiff neck because I'm my wife is home all day.
And I have pretty color hair now. Got the blue and the purple. The blue, and then there's purple somewhere. It all looks blue right now.
Anyways.
Sorry.
Hey, that's my shirt you're wearing.
Uh-huh. I missed you.
An Obama shirt and a Jimi Hendrix shirt. Yeah, we're down, yo.
Yep. Oh God. No wait, did I tell you?
Don't be hating.
I told you about the gift shop or the little gift shop guy.
Oh, my extra large sticker just stuck to my hand.
So we went to go see my mom's grave, and there was like a little
After
place.
I was just bursting out into laughter. My
Yes.
mom's grave.
Yes, my mom's
Okay.
grave. And we were getting some bottles
She
of
would
water.
appreciate
She would. We were getting some bottles of water.
I knew her when I was still dead.
The guy took our bottles of water and slammed them down like we had them sitting, and he took them and flipped them down and said, "And what?" We busted out laughing. Because and the first thing out of my mouth was, "Could you smell that we're Southern?" And then I realized that I was wearing an LSU shirt. And it turns out that he's a huge LSU fan. So we got to talking football for a little while, and but it was just so funny because everybody had been kind of so stuck up till that point, and then he just slams our bottles down and goes, "And what?" Like,
Were there Yankees around? Did they like get startled?
Yeah, a lot of people actually
Did they
jumped
think
and
it was
looked.
a terrorist attack?
I don't
Sorry.
know. I wasn't wearing a scarf on my head, so you know. Oh, speaking of which, when we were
Speaking
going
of your scarf or a terrorist attack?
a terrorist attack.
Oh.
Cute things
Or a
related
terrorist
to that.
scarf.
Did I tell you why our boarding was delayed? There was an unattended backpack. They had a canine unit come in with the canine dog.
Oh.
They deboarded a plane to Atlanta. They pulled everybody
Oh, they'd
off
have had
the
my
plane.
ass on a stretcher. I can't handle that kind of stress.
Oh, I was so mad at this point because it delayed our gate.
Right after all that shit. And then that.
My friend had to calm me down because I was really about to lose my shit. I hadn't, like sitting in an airport for 5 hours waiting, and then my boarding was delayed.
There'd be some old lady on the phone. There's a man over here just twitching in a corner.
Wait, but this morning when we went through TSA, it was great because some lady refused to take her jacket off. And the TSA agents were like, one was telling the other one, she's like, "Well, what's the holdup? What's the problem?" And she goes, "She doesn't want to take her jacket off." Well, then she ain't getting in. Like, loud and plain. I was dying. It was great. Well, she ain't taking it off. She ain't coming in here.
There's almost a joke for that, isn't there? I used to have a sign up on the door of my bachelor pad that said that. I don't know.
What?
If she ain't taking it off, she ain't coming in here.
Horrible.
Sorry. It's the first thing I could think of.
Oh, my test results are
Alright,
still
alright.
coming in. Sorry. I got distracted.
I see that. I was trying to rely on you to hold the camera for a second, and you just kind of picked up your phone instead. No, I'm in. Other things. Anyway.
We've been almost an hour.
It's a really short stream for me.
I've had a really long day. I missed you. Well, fine. I'm gonna give you something to eat. I'm hungry.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Alright. I just wanted to, like, bring it to its natural close after discussing things and fucking...
Stuff.
I feel traumatized, damn it.
Sorry.
You know, it's just such a fucking slap in the face. YouTube, the company that shot Paul Revere.
The Russians are coming. The Russians are coming. What?
Yeah. And they said, shut this guy up. Because we're an American corporation. Wait. I've been pro-capitalist, pro-corporate, within reason. Not pro-Republican tax breaks by any means, not for corporate welfare. I spoke against the fucking crazy people who are basically saying that all corporations were evil on this here corporate platform. I get bored of twiddling my thumbs, so I twiddle all my fingers. Or sometimes I just do this. Oh, wait, if you do it like this way, they fly kind of like this. Live long and prosper, and get bored until you do funny hand things. Why doesn't YouTube want to make the world a better place? Let me put that more accurately. Why doesn't YouTube allow people to succeed who are trying to make the world a better place? They're already the dominant platform. There's nobody left to outcompete. The same has long since been true for Facebook and Twitter. If you want AOL, you go to Facebook. If you want news feed, you go to Twitter. If you want video, you go to YouTube. I have to use YouTube if I want to stay informed. I live out in the country. I have a cable modem. I use it for my internet service. I don't have cable. I need the internet. I don't need cable. So I use my cable for TV. So I use Hulu and Netflix, and for local news, for MSNBC, CBS, ABC, even the occasional Fox, just to see what the hell they're doing over there in Kooky Town. And I know that in more ways than one, my voice has been silenced by YouTube. And there is a pattern to how they silence voices. There is even a pattern to how they coordinate false protest against themselves. Even false lawsuits against themselves, so that they can look like they are being held to account for things, and so that the things that they actually should be held to account for are drowned out, especially when it comes to search results, which conveniently enough Google provides. But in addition to the shadow banning and the censorship of the purse, as it's called, by preventing people from making money in whatever way you do, and then there's the actual statistical marginalization, which comes in the form of things like the likes on my channel disappearing, the views on my channel disappearing, the likes that I leave on things, the likes that my wife leaves on things, the likes that my viewers leave on things. You come and become one of my subscribers, be warned, you may not be able to like or dislike things from now on. It'll stay there for a little while, and then you'll just come back to it and be like, but I like this. Why is the thumbs up not there anymore? Well, they just unliked it for you. They psychically assumed you lost interests. Like, what's the validity behind that? Like, how does that work in programming? Like, the reason why they have these fake news things, like what was the guy who's suing the programmer or whatever, and then they like crack down on Alex Jones and shit like that. It's because every major change to their algorithm, one would think that they would have some lawyers look it over. Every time they go through and fuck with me, what they do to change the entire platform, as I've demonstrated they've done, changing the entire platform just to suppress me, little old me. The one voice that could change the world. everything they've done. One thing after another. Specifically relating to my actions, my plans, my needs, as discussed, some of you guys, on video. Every time I telegraph something to see if they were there to say no, 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 they were there doing it. In some ways that, you know, you could just see it has to be just because of me they're willing to do these things, but they're not willing to get caught doing them just to me, so they have to have probable cause. Now we've tracked this, we've documented this. And as silly as it might sound if I hadn't documented it, it's not fucking silly because I fucking documented it. And if I list it by memory, I'll only get half of the incidences. Including the discontinuation of the GoDaddy web management app for Android devices, including the discontinuation of the donate button, including the brief period of free monetization for everybody until I said I was going to monetize my other channel. Oh, you got to have this to monetize the channel. Like immediately after I said these things. And boy, the list goes on and on. I go to video gaming. They issue this shit where they don't like video gaming. That's unfucking believable. Really? YouTube? You're cracking down on gaming? And no, they really didn't. They just cracked down on me and some other fake people that they could pretend to crack down on. Like suddenly people you never heard of were being cracked down on. I'm like, okay. It's another way they can fuck me over. Every time I try to think of a new way to earn viewership, every time I try to think of a new way to support myself and my family, they changed everything. And now they're demonetizing religious content. I saw a video get recommended out of nowhere. This guy who uploads scriptures and shit. His channel got demonetized. And he was making a video complaining about it. Nonchalantly. Didn't seem very upset about it. And seemed very convinced of the reason. And if the reason was correct, then I would think he would have been more upset about it. Got a lot of views. A lot more than I do per view, per video. And I just had a feeling when I saw this video, it's coming. They're gonna demonetize your shit. They're gonna give some bullshit reason. That was about a week ago. Now I'm demonetized, but the channel isn't. There's still ads playing. I just no longer get paid for them. Isn't that lovely? So,
Yeah, because that's the American dream.
whether I keep making videos is, as it has been for a while anyway, since they only pay me $7 a month. I just can't seem to earn more revenue no matter what I do. This is not the usual quality of my live streams. We usually have like a professional looking fucking presentation, unlike most people. And the more I did, the less successful I was. And that just doesn't seem how it's supposed to work. That's certainly not what I read when I signed up. Not at all. They said anybody can earn a living on YouTube if they put in the effort. Well, I put in the effort and you see where it got me. The question is why? And I think we all know the answer to that. So, if you think that that's an important thing that people need to know about, don't give up on this channel. Keep showing up here out of protest. Keep watching and going and through and liking those videos out of protest. Because one day it might show up through courtroom discovery. One way or the other. Anyways, don't forget to click the like on this one. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.